Hello again, and welcome to another edition of Retail Week. I'm Eric Sfiligoj, the editor of CropLife magazine. I'm here solo this week. Paul Shrimp and most of our crew are returning from the latest Big Data Precision Conference, which was held earlier this week in Illinois. But what I'm going to share with you today is my trip last week to the MAGIE show, the Midwest AG Industries Exposition, which has been held for over 20 years now and is now located in Bloomington, Illinois at the fairgrounds. The show this year was well attended. Over 2,500 people came to the event, and certainly that was helped by the weather, which was in the 70s and very sunny. So probably the nicest MAGIE weather-wise that I can remember in the 15 years that I've attended the event. As always, one of the things that MAGIE is known for is new product introductions and product exhibits. And I want to share with you some of the products that I saw that were some of the more talked about at the event. What exhibitors found at the GVM booth was the Mako sprayer, which for those who are nostalgic about spray coops is a 400-gallon smaller sprayer. One of the other things that we saw was from a company called 360 Yield, and that product was the 360 undercover, which can be put onto a boom arm in place of nozzles and will serve to put product under the canopy or just over the canopy, which can help reduce spray drift. Another product that was talked about came from John Deere. It's a high capacity nutrient applicator, and at this point it's pretty much a new model, and the only things that are definite about it are it's going to have a new liter dry box and have a Generation 4 cab. Everything else is still being looked at, but as you can tell from the picture, this product was unveiled at MAGIE and did draw a pretty good crowd. And finally, another product came from the folks at New Leader. That was their new NL 4500 Edge dry box. And that product is equipped with dual RPM sensors and dual pulse width modulation valves, which help maintain a consistent flow of dry nutrients so that applicators can put down product where they need it, and in particular at the edge of the field, hence the name. Finally, one of the highlights of the MAGIE show every year is the awarding of what we would be called the product of the show, or what we term the showstopper. And we have an award that we give out for that during the first day of MAGIE. A couple of showstopper girls walk around talking to attendees, asking which product they saw at the show was the most memorable in their minds. And we had over 300 people cast votes this year. And in the end, the winner was the new Patriot 2250 sprayer from Case IH, which was at the Jenner sales booth. Now here is James Fair, who accepted the trophy, talking about some of the features of that fine machine.
So this sprayer is actually just a smaller sibling of the bigger sprayers that we sell. So one of the key features of all of our sprayers, including this one, would be the balance. Very good balance with this machine. Cab forward design gives you a quiet cab, great ride. So a lot of the suspension and everything would be very similar to the larger machines, but very good suspension and stability with the booms.
So that's all we have this week. That was kind of a wrap-up of what went on last week at the MAGIE show. Next week, Paul Shrimp will be here with a guest. I will be at the Mid-America CropLife Association meeting in Chicago, but we will see you again soon. Thanks for joining us.